This is KUGAN CASSIUS for Eiffel TV in association with MTK Global. On the phone, I actually speak to you more now than I did before.
Mate, you are just like a rat up a drain pipe, aren't you? I mean, literally sitting here. The news has just broke. I mean, it's not even news. You knew it was going to. Yeah, mate. Can I just get you on the phone, mate? You know, it's like just rip my video off my Instagram. That's what you do normally.
With permission. Big up, Scott Amatai. Ed, obviously you have just announced that Joshua PULEV is definitely going to be a postponement. Can you just kind of talk me through that?
Yeah, I mean, look, we hoped, I guess, 2 or 3 weeks ago that we would still have a great chance of seeing this fight in June. And listen, I think there's still an outside chance of some kind of boxing in June. And we've got our Newcastle show still scheduled for June 27. But obviously the size of this show, the work that has to go into it, there's just too much. Too many of the unknowns right now. So I think it's safer that we postpone the date. We are looking at alternative dates at the end of July. One is the 25th of July and other dates as well with Spurs. And we'll be working on that. It's a moving beast, isn't it? We don't know where we're going to be next week. We don't know where we're going to be the week after. We don't know where we're going to be next month. So we're not giving a date yet because we don't want to have to postpone it 2 times or 3 times. Does that make sense? So we just want to give it a couple of weeks, see where we are. We've still got loads of time, but obviously working with Spurs to make sure that it's rescheduled and a date will be provided that's safe for everybody and one that is realistic as well.
Obviously, you have kind of said over the last few days that it is kind of realistic that this will be moved. But what was kind of Joshua's thoughts on this?
He's okay. I mean, I think some people think that he doesn't fight enough, but honestly, like when you've got his schedule, you got to think. He finished the December fight, and then he was sort of came home and went out over Christmas and had New Year's with the family, and then you're creeping into sort of middle of January. Then he's doing all his commercial work that probably took him up to March. Then he went out to Nigeria. He did that a couple of times, and I think he was probably a bit tired, to be honest with you. So I think he's not devastated by the news. He was ready to go. He was ready to go into camp. But a couple more weeks isn't going to hurt his build-up and schedule. The main thing for us is to try and box twice this year, and that's still very much the goal. We hope we can get this fight in by end of July, worst ways, early August, something like that. And then box in November, December. So I don't think anything really changes. Of course, that everyone's so bored right now. Everyone's hustling the news, aren't they? To sort of, do you think this could mean that Wilder could step aside and PULEV could do this? And and the answer is anything's possible. But we have a contract to fight KUGAN PULEV. Fury has a contract to fight Deontay Wilder. If there was a way that anything could change, maybe we'll look at the Fury fight. If we don't end up fighting in July or August, this could. Say live sport don't come back till September, October, November, and Josh only fights once this year, there is a good chance that, if things were discussed and everybody was happy and on the same page, maybe we do go into a Fury fight. But that's just pie in the sky at the moment, really. We know what the plan is, and that is still very much to make the mandatory defence against KUGAN PULEV in the late summer.
Ed, so if this fight, say your date for July 25th, can't take place, what date have you kind of got after that potentially could host this? Still
got dates in August that we could run with, and kind of like the end of August is kind of like the cut-off in terms of boxing twice this year. It'd be a very quick turnaround still for him to go in December, but it's very, very doable, and that would be fine. But really, we don't want to be going any later than probably middle end of August, to be honest with you. So we've still got plenty of time. And like I said, it's a moving beast, isn't it? We just don't know. We might be in a situation where 2 or 3 weeks, hopefully, there starts to be some kind of movement on the numbers, or or it might be 3 months and there's no movement on the numbers. So we're all living in complete guessland right now. But we just have to be on it. We have to be ready. We have to be, knowing the dates that are possible and available, and get ready for a big return.
So your comments you made on Sky Sports today, I see on their social media, it's just you outlined the possibility, that was it.
All of these things, it's you do it, you grab a one line of a quote, and Sky Sports have done it as well, the deal could be on,
No, I think it was a deal's there to be done.
Yeah, that's so like, but get the bits that's in the middle, which is we have a contract with KUGAN to fight KUGAN. Tyson Fury has a contract with Deontay Wilder to fight Deontay Wilder. If everybody was happy for Fury to fight AJ, there is a deal to be done. So that's the line they chose to take. So there is, but
they're learning from us. They're learning from us, Edward.
They are. I mean, you're such a trailblazer, mate. To be honest with you, I mean, I think I mean, Sky Sports must just be watching IFL all day, looking for tips and
why are you saying that like it's completely impossible?
No, that was the truth.
But listen, Ed, I watched the video. I saw the headline. I was like, what did Hearn say about
I
So,
but there's always a deal to be done, isn't there? It doesn't matter whether you own a house and you don't want to move and you're so happy in that house and you want to live there for the rest of your life. There's still a deal to be done, isn't there? I mean, that's always the way. So, but there's right now. Maybe this should be your headline. The plan is very much to fight PULEV, then Fury. There you go. Can't you put that one up?
No, I'm going to say Eddie Hearn clarifies comments on Fury.
Yeah. Okay, mate.
Is there any date for Usyk Chisora?
Not yet. No. Again, like we're trying. We've got Dillian White's rescheduled date is July 4th. Again, that could run close as well. So right now, we're looking at June, July, and August to get all those 3 fights done. And we're going to... Listen, I was on the phone to Adam Smith. I mean, the schedule when we come back is going to be total madness. We might be running events, two fight nights a week at the moment. Things go... the way that it's looking when we return. So, be ready. Be ready, fight fans. Be ready, fighters. Mad times. And once we return, it's going to be even madder. And badder, bruv, innit? Because it's a painting.
It's a painting. Why is Dillian White still out there? Can he get a flight back? What's he doing?
No, he drove out there.
Oh, of course he did. Yes, he drove. Yes, he drove.
He's got his dogs out there. He's in camp. The weather's nice. He's training hard. He's got fresh food. Why come back? Stay ready. He ain't got long for the fight, and you got to be ready in this game. Like you, innit? You're always ready.
Mate, I'm there.
You got the camera, and you're ready.
Isn't it? Are you not going crazy at home, Ed? Seriously?
Yeah, it's completely crazy, mate. Completely crazy. I've not, like I said, I popped into the office, I think once this week, just to pick something up. And last week, I was in there a couple of times. But, this week, I've just really been at home. But, it could be worse. Spend more time with the kids. Got a bit of exercise in, had some lovely walks. Been eating well, a lot, but well. Listen, we're breathing, aren't we? At the end of the day, This is going to be a small disruption to our life, hopefully, that we all overcome. And one day we'll probably be in it again. Do you remember that coronavirus?
Yeah. Well, how's your dad, Ed?
He's all right.
No, but is your dad kind of taking all the precautions and doing that, or because his dad seems like someone that would be like, I don't know, could have a different...
To be honest, his mentality's changed a lot over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Because it's gone from, and everybody's has, hasn't it? But it's gone from, don't be daft. I've said to him, Bazza, you should stay at home, really. I'll leave off. Like when it first started, they said, over 70s should isolate for 12 months or, in a night. And I started saying, you could be arrested, when you go out. But I was just winding him up. And he was like, leave off. I ain't taking I'm fit as a fiddle. I mean, he's in the gym every day, So he's a fit guy, but still, he is 73 this year. 73, 74, yeah. So I've just been taking the mickey out of him. But as the time's gone on, he's actually realised that, you know what, for a couple of weeks, it's not worth, going out and risking anything. And, my mum's 71. My granddad's 93.
Wow.
Unfortunately, he's got cancer, but he's at home. And, unfortunately for him, who's, not in the best of health, he may end up having to stay at home for the rest of his life, So we want to see him. I haven't seen my mum and dad for 3 weeks, something like that. 4 weeks, 3 weeks, which for us as a family who are so close, is just weird, Like, I haven't seen my granddad for a month. I haven't seen my sister and her 2 sons, my nephews for 3 or 4 weeks. Been on FaceTime and that, but you know, it's mad, just mad times really. But just got to keep breathing, got to stay strong, get out there, get your exercise, get the fresh air, eat well, keep thinking about things work-wise, you know, keep the brain ticking. And fingers crossed, mate, the numbers seem to be going up significantly, so hopefully we're approaching or in the thick of it now. And when you're in the thick of it, it means that there is light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, that's one way of putting it here, because we saw record deaths today of nearly 700 in a day, which is frightening.
I know. And they say it could go up to 1,000, and it could go on. I think someone said we're 10 days from the peak or whatever. But again, everybody has these conversations, don't they? It's a complete unknown. You know, even probably the smartest people, the best scientists, probably unknown for them, really. But I'm hoping that, although there are still too many people out on the streets and not taking note, I'm hoping that enough people have listened so that in a week's time, or whenever that will be, everything that people have been doing has worked to bring the numbers down and stuff. So, all right.
Certainly hope so. Edward, thank you very much for your time, because I know you're really busy at the moment as well.
Do you know what? I'm actually busy. I've got a great little concept to come. I've got loads of ideas bubbling around my head. And, you know, we've got Fighting Fit launches next week on Sky, but I've got another little gem coming up, which I'll share with you next week.
All right, we'll look forward to hearing about that.
All right, cheers, mate.
Eddie, thank you very much. Top man. Thank you.
Bye.